Nagant. So this line, this Nagant line, is another one that a lot of people hated me for in the last one. Um, sorry. The regular Nagant, cycle time is 1.5, which is freaking. That's actually really good, especially with the precision being 1 second cycle time. And this is that's not even. It's not even an officer. It's not an officer. So that's really good. 4 vertical recoil, which is awesome. The spread sucks. The spread's very good on the precision, though. So it's. I mean, the ammo. It's got high velocity. It's got dum dum. It's got poison. A lot of you guys hated me for it because I put it, I think, in D. I feel like it hits like a wet noodle, but the stats say it's good. It's a weird predicament. Maybe I have to use the regular one more, but there's better options. Although it's 24, and you could put like high velocity and dum dum on it for just $24. I mean, obviously plus the cost of the special ammo, but 24 and 29. I mean, what do you do, right? Like there's better options in my opinion. I mean, you can go with the brawler. I know if you're on a budget you're going to use these. I get it. I do. But I mean, for the cost, I guess you can't beat it. Right? I guess that's the thing. For the cost, you can't beat it. You're going to get good results. But in my opinion, could you get better options? Yes. I know for like, what, $70 more? 80? No, sorry. Like $80 more? You can get the Scotfield. Like, you can get an officer down here for, 96. For a little bit faster speed, shot speed. But yeah, it's in a weird spot. I'm gonna have to put it as a C. All right, I get it. It's good. It is. You can benefit from fanning. The 40 spread sucks, but you can benefit from spreading. Oh my god, you can benefit from fanning. You can benefit from fanning, but like the Codwell conversion is $50. You know? No, the Codwell conversion probably doesn't shoot as fast, but in my opinion, it's a better route to take. I don't know. Maybe I need to start shooting the Nagant more, trying it out. C. It's a C. Again, precision. C. It's still good. I use it for more like ammo for like a carbine or something like that. Because I'm pretty sure it gets high velocity. Yeah, but yeah, it's a C. Oh my god, you guys killed me for this one. Spare dime, the silenced Nagant, regular just Nagant M1895 silencer. I put this thing at like D or F, and you guys freaking hated me. It has 45 spread, 250 muzzle velocity, 57 effective range. It gets the job done, yeah. You can stealth kill, yeah. But shoot, man, for 93 hunt dollars, and you want actual like results, silencer's not the way to go. It's really not. This again, I'm putting this thing in an F. I'm sorry. There's people that do great with it. Nino does amazing with it. He's walking proof. But as far as it goes with the Nagant silencer, I personally can't use it. I feel like the cycle time is way more than 1.5. I feel like it sounds like I'm shooting a tin can The sound on it is god-awful, for one. But it sounds like I'm shooting a tin can, and then the cycle, it just takes forever. Like, for some reason, my hunter can pull back, convert, not literally, because I'm sure it's the same exact 1.5, but visually, it feels like he shoots, and then he's just like, okay, hold on. Okay, there we go. Then he shoots again. It sucks. In my opinion, it's clunky. It's an F silencer. New players, you can use it. You're not going to have a downfall with it. You're not going to necessarily be held back. In my opinion, you will. But will you actually? Probably not. Again, Nino's walking proof. It's a very good gun, but I don't like it. Precision Deadeye is a D. It's weird to use a precision Deadeye Nagant. Maybe it's viable, but I feel like you could just... I mean, I know the Officer is friggin' 200. And there's not way better options, but there's other options to a Deadeye, like the Martini. But I'm gonna go with the Precision Deadeye with a D. I have to fart around with it more, but you're gonna do decent with it. You will do good with it. Maybe a C. For 42, I'll put it a C. For 42 hunt dollars, I will put it a C. Officer, you get 28 rate of fire. Your spread sucks, but cycle time is 0.5. Friggin' good. You will fly through that very fast if you're just a spammer and you're just trying to get shots off. Officer is a C. The Brawler is a C. Officer Carbine, I have been playing this much more with high velocity. It's an A. Officer Carbine with high velocity is a head clicker. It is an A. It's very, very good. Take this in like a Scotfield, or if you have not Frontiersman, Quartermaster, you got a pretty good loadout. But typically I run something in the side slot for extra high velocity ammo. But Officer Carbine is an A. You guys got me. Last time I put it like a D or something and you guys hated me. I will agree, it's an A. Officer Carbine Deadeye, for $199, it's a B, but it's an A. I don't really like that price of $199, but it is an A. Nitro Express, like the third best gun in the game. Nitro Express, and if we're talking in sheer damage, 550 with 364 at a 0.7 cycle time, 252 effective range. The Nitro Express, I mean, it's crazy. It's got special ammo that is only 6 shots, and the aperture sight sucks on it, but the thing is deadly as crap. It sucks to get hit by it, because I feel like I'm going to get one-tapped no matter what, wherever in the body. Nitro Express is an S. Railroad Hammer came out in the last expansion deal. The Battle Pass event came out in the last event. Does 261, 153 light, 15 light, 40 heavy. It's an A. It's along with the other, especially at 15. It's just an A. I don't know what else to say about it. I don't really use it. I'd rather use the katana, or yeah, pretty much it. I would rather use the katana. But for 15, that's crazy good. So I would pick that over a Romero. Oh, the Romero. So a lot of you guys are going to hate me for this, but I try so hard to use the Romero, and this thing is god-awful. I feel like I can one-tap people, and we do duos, and I can one tap two people and get the kills super easy and it's all good to go. But then we go to the next compound and I am not hitting one taps. I'm not doing even like half damage. I've tried in the range. I can't get good results with the Romero hand cannon. My brother loves the Alamo. Dude, Romero, some of you is Romero is love, Romero is life. So I'm going to say it's a C. It's decent for 66. It's got slugs. I've tried it with slugs. Something about the Romero just does not click. I want to like it so bad. I really do. I'm sitting here like, oh, Lamat's good with slugs. Why can't I use the Romero with slugs? Something about it, man, is just not working for me. Romero's a C. I'm sorry. Romero's a C. Romero hand cannon, on the other hand, I don't know what's going on with it, but everyone in the bayou blows me up with this thing. I'm going to start trying to run this more often. It says it's less accurate than its bigger cousin, but I don't think that's true. I think that's a lie. That's a fib. So Romero hand cannon is getting a B from me. It's getting a B. I get killed especially recently, I've been getting killed way more by these hand cannons. Talon, Talon's cool. You hit them with the first, you hit them with the buckshot, and then you chase them down with the Talon. It's a B. There's good strats to it. No, you're not obviously getting far kills and stuff like that, but you do, you can run Penny, you can run Slugs, and Dragon's Breath. Romero Hatchet, same thing. Run this, hit him with the shot, and then chase him down with the hatchet. Alamo. Cycle time is 2.8, and then the cycle time with the regular Romero is 4 seconds, but the Alamo does not feel 2.8. I feel like it takes, just like the Nagant, I feel like it takes forever for the next shot to get out. Maybe it's placebo, but I don't feel as though it's very good. In the sense of cycle time, I don't feel like it's actually 2.8. Of course, I'm probably wrong. More than likely, I am wrong. But Flatiron skin looks cool, but Romero Alamo still does the same damage as the normal one. It does have a little bit better ammo though, with the sense of you kind of don't really need to keep reloading the one shot. You just, you have the ammo box. I don't know how to word this, so I'm gonna sound stupid. Alamo gets a B. Alamo gets a B. Scotfield Model 3. This line of guns was, when it came out, I was all for it and wanted to use nothing but it. And then it fell off for me because I started using the conversion with FMJ, but then it came back. I don't know what's happening, but I'm a big fan again of the Model 3s, medium ammo, 107, 85, 280 is rough for the muzzle velocity. Vertical recoil of 9 is rough for the Spitfire. That's all of them, though. Holy crap, I didn't even know that. But 28.1 spread. So if you want a fan, grab yourself a Scotfield Swift and go fanning. But regular Model 3, decent sidearm. 77, my opinion, beats the Nagant, especially with medium. I'm going to put it in a respectable C. The regular Model 3 is going to go in a respectable C. Can't really say anything. Again, it does. It's got fanning. I'll go B. It has really good fanning with 28.1. But reload's going to be a little bit slow. Cycle time is 1.5, so pretty normal. The Brawler. The Brawler's okay. I'll put it in the B as well, because again, if you shoot somebody, you can run them down. provided like you're in a compound or something. You can run them down and melee them. You can, if you're fighting and like zombies are attacking, you can fight off the zombies a little bit quicker instead of switching to like or actually, let's see here, like, yeah, it does like 31 damage on your heavy and like 13 light, but this one does 3172. So you're going to make a little bit quick work. This is going to go B as well. The Spitfire, I think, is great. Very, very versatile, especially with the high velocity now. I typically run it with FMJ, dropping it to 250. So let's see here. Yeah, dropping it to 250. It also has Dum Dum on a Spitfire, which is crazy. So Scotfield Spitfire, I run this when I'm running, I mean, pretty much anything. If I'm running like shotguns though, or the shot bolts, I'm usually using the Codwell True Shot now. But really anything else, I'm running the Spitfire. Spitfire gets an A from me. Medium, it's fast. Spread sucks, but the 0.8 cycle time is really good. Reload speed is decent, especially if you if you use all of your shots in the cylinder. It's very fast reload. Not very fast like a Swift, but it's decent reload. So Spitfire gets an A. The precision, I have been using this more often with the high velocity, and I am in a very weird spot with it. I don't know really how I feel about it. I don't know if I feel very good about it or if I feel meh about it, but I'm going to put it in the B. It's versatile. Can it take over like a rifle spot? For 85 plus high velocity, so what, 85 plus 60 is whatever. 85 plus, 60 is whatever. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 145. For $145, it's not the worst, but again, I'm sitting in a weird spot with it, right? So I'm going to put it in the B. I want it to be good, but I don't know if it's actually good, or I want it to be good, so I'm telling myself it is. It's a B. The Swift. The Swift loses the cycle time, but it has 28.1 spread, which is great for levering. Sway is 128, whatever. 280 muzzle velocity. But of course, you can change that with high velocity or FMJ, Dum Dum. So if I'm not running Spitfire or True Shot, I typically go Swift. So A. Scotfield Swift gets an A from me. Sparks. I always say, oh, you know what I'm feeling? I'm feeling like playing some Sparks tonight. I tell you what. And I do really, really bad. Sparks is still an A. It puts people down to 1 HP, 347 effective range. Muzzle velocity is very good. 35 spread, which is decent for a hip fire, especially if you push a compound. It gets Sparks poison, which, yeah, you lose penetration, but you do get poison, stopping people from healing. In Incendiary, you can set people on fire. I think it's almost instantly. I'm not too sure. But, yes, Sparks is an A. I mean, it's the classic. It's been around forever. It's good. I mean, I typically choose the Martini over it. But the Sparks is still good. It's an A. Sparks pistol, everyone loved it when it came out. Everyone ran it with dual sparks with the Avtomat, giving it crazy amount of ammo. It's not bad, but I feel like the sway on it is way more than 128. But effective range of 150 plus 453 muzzle velocity. It does 149. It's weird. It's weird. No one really ever runs the Sparks pistol anymore anyways. Maybe we're missing out on that, right? Maybe we're not. Maybe we need to revisit it as a community. And maybe run it alongside Winfield, right? Maybe run it alongside the Centennial, or like, I don't know. What could you run it alongside that would make it worth it? I think like Winfield's, right? Martini, maybe? It sucks to run like dual one-shot weapons, but it's weird. I'm putting the Sparks in a C. It's not like it's bad. I mean, the damage is great, but it's a one-shot, and I don't know. It's in a weird spot. It's a C. Sparks silencer, freaking, it's a D. It's a D. Iron sights are a little wonky in my opinion. I can't get used to them. It's a D. Sparks sniper. I mean, it's an A. Sparks sniper's great. It's, if you're wanting to learn sniping, I feel like you should do the Spark Sniper, because the more you get used to shooting, coming out of your sights, reloading, and then getting back in, it'll make you that much more better when you turn to something like the Labelle or the Berthier or the Mosin. So I think the Sniper is great. I'm going to go A. Spectre 1882. This is my go-to shotgun. Just recently started using slugs on it, and it is chef's kiss. It is awesome. Spectre 1882, I used to not be a fan of it. I thought it was the crappiest shotgun in the game. Tried it out, and things changed drastically. Spectre 1882 is great. It's an S. Spectre 1882 is an S. For 188, that's crazy too. I think it beats out Romero. I think it beats out Crown and King. I think it beats out... we're going to get to the other ones, but it's an S. Spectre 1882 is an S. I mean, I feel like it's a very reliable one-shot. Especially pushing compounds. If you find yourself, you're a very aggressive player, grab yourself some bullet grubber, throw on a Spectre, you're good to go. Spectre Compact is a little bit of a different situation. I am still putting this thing to the test, trying to find out what is good with it. I've tried Flechette, I've tried Slug. I don't know. Things are weird with it. I'm still trying to work it out. For right now, Spectre Compact is a C. You guys are probably going to kill me for it, but it's in a really weird spot. So it's a C. Again, I need to try it out, and find out what it's best at. If it's good for maybe pressure, blowing up walls, what have you. Again, I don't really know. C. Spectre Bayonet. I think it loses a little bit of length, so it's technically a medium barrel. So you basically just shoot somebody and try to run them down with the bayonet part. I don't know. Spread on it gets not extremely, but it gets worse than the regular Spectre. You lose velocity. I mean, it's weird, right? You get a little bit more unreliable spread. So I'm going to put the bayonet, I think I'm going to put it in like a B tier. High B. because you do lose the spread. But if you put slugs on it, it still shoots freaking fantastic. So maybe a low A. Low A, high B. I don't know. Actually, I'm going to leave this one up to the community. You guys put the bayonet in a tier spot. If you're a new player, you're not going to have a bad time with the bayonet, but just know it's going to be not as reliable as you would with a regular Spectre. Springfield 1866, especially with Dum Dum nowadays. I forgot to favorite that. Especially with Dum Dum nowadays is great. This thing shot up to like A tier with Dum Dum. Without, I feel like this thing is a hit marker machine. I don't know. It's got it's cycle time says 3.3. That's a lie. That is a lie. I think the cycle time's like a 1 second. I mean, it reloads faster. It reloads quicker than the Sparks. Maybe not the Martini, but it reloads quicker than the Sparks. I feel like I get a bullet right back in. It has 24 shots, especially with Dum Dum. This thing has become great. Spectre. Springfield is an A. Marksman, let me say also, especially at 212 at 132 damage, you can, if you're good enough, you can push a compound and pretty much just hip fire with 20 spread, 20, and start taking people down left and right, especially with Dum Dum. Springfield Marksman, if you're running, I think you get high velocity now too. Yeah. If you're running high velocity, this is another sniper to learn with. I think it's very, very good. A tier. Spectre Compact. Without the perk, I don't know. But with the perk, it's good. I mean, even without, like if you're the sway is rough to recommend. I will say the compact is a B. The damage is good. The versatility is good. It's a strong secondary. I mean, I would bring this over like a Sparks pistol, because especially with the ammo that you get. But yeah, I'd go B. I'm gonna go B. Compact Striker is good for pushing compounds and running people down with the bayonet. I'll go B as well. Compact Deadeye. Weird. I mean, I don't know about that. I guess it could work. Like, if you're running compact Deadeye with maybe like a shotgun and you're fighting out in the woods and nobody's pushing hardcore, but you got to remember you're running like one shot. It's weird. I mean, it's an odd position, but I'll go B. It says pocket sniper. I'll go B. I'll go B. I got to try that out more. This is interesting. I got to try this out. It'll be good for a video. Spectre Bayonet, same thing. You're just charging people down. It's going to be an A. Springfield Craig. Man. Springfield Craig is weird. I feel like sometimes I get nothing but hit markers, but it reloads very, very fast. Shots are great. It's long ammo. I feel as though it should be just as good as the Mosin, but something's like holding it back. I don't know. It's got great iron sights. Crag's an A. Crag's an A. Especially, like, what do you get? I'm not going to freaking buy it. But you get FMJ and you get fire. Crag is an A. I want to hear what you guys have to say about the Crag. Crag Sniper. I would mean Crag Sniper. If you're going, if there's like a sniper tier list, I'm saying S. But it's a sniper, so you're kind of like playing off compounds and stuff like that. So I'm gonna go A. Maybe S. A or S. I'm gonna leave this one up to the community as well. You guys, what do you want? A or S for the Crag Sniper? Vetterli. I am a big fan of the Vetterli. 130 damage, 204 effective range with 410 muzzle velocity. That's crazy good. 1.5 cycle time. I mean, reload speed is not anything crazy. It's 1 second less than the Krag Sniper, and the Krag Sniper is fast. But in 24 RPM, I mean, I like the Vetterli. I really, really do. I play it mostly silenced, which I'd lose a lot of effective range and muzzle velocity, which not very fun to lose. I got to start using without and try that out. But it has great iron sights. Pushing compounds is very, very easy with it. You get FMJ, you get high velocity now with it. I think you've always gotten high velocity, actually. You get high velocity with it. You get a little bit of more vertical recoil, but 5 vertical recoil is crazy good. Vetterli is an A. It's like, I think I put it S last time, but it is close to being S. Like, Vetterli is very, very good. Yeah. I think it's a very strong contender for S. It's an A. Carabiner Deadeye. Maybe I'm saying that wrong. Carabiner. Not Carabiner. Deadeye, though. It's same thing, but with a scope. If you guys like scopes, I'll put it in the A tier. Again, I don't really use it. But I'll go A. It's still at heart of Vetterli. Vetterli bayonet. Same thing with most other bayonets. You just get a bayonet at the end to charge people down, which is pretty good versatility-wise with rushing a compound. I mean, you get 168 melee damage. I stuck with the bayonet, so I'd put it lower. But I'm going to go A. It's still a Vetterli. Silencer version, that one's close as well to S tier. I'm still putting it in A. But it is very, very good because people don't know where your shots are coming from. It is still very strong. Yeah, you only have 280 and you'll have 162 effective range, but it is still very, very strong. It's an A. It's an A. If not, S. So, but I'm gonna staple it into the A. It's kind of like my go-to after like a rough night of not knowing what I want to do. I just start running Vetterli. Cyclone, our newest edition. It was kind of okay that it came in. 535 is hella steep. It's not ran anymore. No, I don't see it ever. Nobody's ever using it. I don't know, man. I think it's an A. I think it's good. I don't think it's Avtomat levels. I think you fly through your bullets, your ammo consumption, but Cyclone is, I don't know. Cyclone's going to be an A for me. It's very good long range, in medium range. Pushing a compound, yeah, you have 47.5 spread, but you could still push. You could still push decently with a Cyclone. I mean, if they're lined up in the same room and stuff like that, or you have a general idea where they're at, you can just kind of point it and just pop real quick. You're going to fly through that ammo, though. Terminus. Man, I want to like the Terminus so bad. It has 85 spread. Sorry about that. That was my cell phone. Terminus has 85 spread, making it hot garbage. I have never been a fan of the Terminus. I've tried everything from penny shot to slug to buckshot. With levering, I can't not get the Terminus to work very well. Maybe I need to just run flechette and start running it with that. Maybe that's what I need to do. But if you're a new player, you can use the Terminus, especially with levering. I would not recommend it without levering. I would always recommend the Terminus with levering. However, you can run a Spectre and get way better results every single time. I'm putting the Terminus in the D tier. I need to do a little bit more testing. Like I said, maybe I need to run flechette way more, but Terminus is not the go-to. I don't like this gun. When I use it, I feel like I'm just going to have a bad time every single time. It's a D. I want to put it in the F, but the levering saves it. I want to put it in the F, but the levering saves it. Terminus hand cannon, I don't use it. I feel like if its bigger brother sucks, it's going to suck. It has 115 spread. Like, that F. Terminus hand cannon is an F. Crytek needs to revisit the Terminus line. It's an F, even with levering. You guys are going to kill me. That's fine. Slate. I used to love the Slate. I loved it with slugs when it first came out in that one event. Like, what, a year ago? A year and a half ago? And out of nowhere, I have hated it. I've hated the Slate. I don't like using it. It's almost in the same camp as the Terminus, but it gets saved from being a little bit less RNG, especially with the spread. Winfield Slate is a C. You're gonna have good results, especially if you run slugs. If you want to spend all that money, you can run slugs on it. You'll get good results, but buckshot is bad. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. Maybe I'm always just out of range or something, but I feel like if I had in the times I had the Slate and got hit markers, if I had the Spectre, I would have gotten the kill. So Slate gets a C. And yeah, you guys are going to hate me for it, but it is what it is. Slate repost, it's going to go to C. I mean, you could just hit somebody, and when you run out of ammo, you just run them down with the bayonet or the riposte. Winfield. I put this as an S last time. I felt very strongly about it. You guys did not agree. You thought I was crazy. But compact hitting 151 with 110 damage, 400 muzzle velocity. It's $75 with amazing iron sights, pretty much like the Mosin iron sights. I don't know why I was being freaking yelled at with 17 spread and 31 rate of fire. I mean, again, I don't know why I was being yelled at. A lot of you guys hated me for it. I don't know, man. But anyways, this is like Hunt's jack of all trade, master of none. You used to get it very early. Now you get every gun early. If you prestige or if you're just starting an account. Winfield is like a B. It's a strong B. I used to be in love with this thing. I used to run it. That's it. But it has recently fallen off because of all of the updates and changes we have gotten since then. But it is a B. It's still great. It gets high velocity. It gets FMJ. You get fire if you need it, poison if you want it. At literally nothing besides losing a little bit of what's it called? Penetration. Same with incendiary, but the incendiary turns it into a tracer round. But yeah, Winfield's a B. Aperture's a B. Talon's a B. It's good for popping somebody in a compound and rushing them down almost immediately after. It does 330 heavy damage, so you're going to get the kill. So that's always good. Winfield Swift, this was like my primary because you can fight all day, and no matter how low of ammo you get on, you're going to get a very, very quick reload because of the Swift. So I would put the Swift as an A because of that versatility, especially if you run it with levering and you want to quickly hit the Swift on it. It's very, very nice. So Winfield Swift goes into the A. Musket Bayonet. For some weird reason, this turns the iron sights into like almost like the Centennials, but still kind of the same as all the other ones. You also lose a little bit of sway from 77 to 84. And you lose, I think you lose reload speed. Yeah, you lose a little bit of reload speed. So Bayonet still goes B. Still goes in the B. Love this skin. Winfield with the C on it. has essentially the same stats, just doesn't have the same amount of ammo. It changes the ammo capacity in the back. I'm pretty sure that's really all it does. It changes vertical recoil, reload speed is a little bit worse, and the rate of fire is a little bit better. But still, I think it's still great. Still middle of the pack at B. Winfield silencer, I would actually... that's weird. It's not that worse. It's not that much worse, to be honest. Turns it into kind of like a pistol, like a silenced... I'm going to fart around with this. I'm going to put it in a C, though, because it's a silence. It's silenced, and it's already compact, so it's not going to be... Probably not going to be the most fun time. So it's going C. Winfield marksman, you get 69 sway, which is, of course, with marksmans and stuff, you get a little bit better sway. You do lose your spread a little bit, which is not so bad. But you run this thing with high velocity, it's not going to be the worst either. So marksman goes into the B category. Vandals with the strikers, I'm just going to encompass it all. Vandals with the strikers, this is decent for like levering in a compound and getting the perk that reduces sway with without a stock and like FMJ. So you can do some pretty cool stuff with it. And it's a 2-slot with 28 in the back, which is pretty decent. So if you ever like, let's say you're running the drilling hand cannon, you could run this in the back, which is pretty decent. But I'm gonna put it in the B as well. Vandal Deadeye, personally, I would never recommend it. It's just, I feel like this is bad news, but people do great with it. I get killed by it all the time, so I'm gonna put this in the C. I'm going to respect it and put it in the C. Centennial. I crapped on it last time, and I think you guys hated me for it, for this as well. But we just got dum-dum, and this turned the Centennial into S. The Centennial, if you want to up your KD, I feel like if you're not running Shot Bolt or Spectre, Centennial is another great gun. 600... with 180 and 123, it's a medium ammo. Yeah, the ammo pool is not the best. I feel like I run out pretty quick as well. But with Dum Dum, that's crazy good. It's 2 shots every single time. So, even if you hit them once, it puts a huge amount of pressure because they have high bleed on them, and they need to get it gone quick. So, you know, they're either going to get like rushed down or, well, it leaves them open for being rushed down. Or if they stay out in the open and try to fight you, they have to be quick about it or else they die to bleed. So Winfield Centennial turns into an S this time around. Centennial Shorty. A lot of people love it with the 133 sway. I don't know. I have to test it a little bit more. I really do. 45 with levering is still rough. I don't know. I'm going to give it a respectable like B because it's still Centennial. You can still lever it. You can still dum-dum with it. The only thing that kills me with it is the sway, really, and the spread. It's hard. I feel like there's way more sway than just 133, but that could be placebo. But I'll go B. I'll go B. Centennial Sniper. I think this is one of the best snipers. I've started using it recently with high velocity, and this thing freaking eats. I'm gonna go Winfield Centennial Sniper S. No, you know what? I'm gonna go A. I'm gonna go A. Maybe with Dum Dum, it could probably a little bit better or something. Centennial Sniper is going to go A. It's let me down a few times. I don't know. I'm going to go respectable A. It's almost an S. It's almost an S. I think the only thing holding it back is medium ammo. Because if this will be S, then the Krag Sniper has to be S. Shorty Silencer. A lot of people run this in the back for their 2 shots, especially with Quartermaster. It was great when it came out, but I have not been having great luck. It's got silencer, so it drops the effective range on it. 390 muzzle velocity. Of course, you can change that with high velo back to 540, but I'll put it in a respectable B. It's a B. I feel like if you're playing compounds, it's good, but if you're playing out and about on roads or in woods or anything, you're not going to have the best of time with it with the sway. So again, I probably have to do more testing, but. And last but not least, Centennial Trauma. Centennial Trauma, I feel like is really good. It's the same as the regular Centennial. It has better vertical recoil. Wait, sorry. It has not as good vertical recoil, which is okay. 12.5 is not the worst. But the 216 heavy, I mean, 216 heavy damage, if let's say you just last resort you need to swing on somebody, that's pretty dang good. That's pretty freaking good. I'm putting the Trauma in the S. Dumb. If you're not feeling comfortable with your shot on rushing somebody, you just rush them with the butt end of the gun and smack them down. And it's a one-hit KO. So it's an S. But that does it pretty much for this. You guys are going to probably crucify me again. The hunt community is very polarizing when it comes to not agreeing with the same thing that they agree with and stuff like that. And I apologize. This isn't, again, this is not a tier list in the sense of you should take it as what does the most damage at the least amount of money that I'm going to go balls to the wall with. It's not really like that. You have to look at all aspects of the gun. You have to think about bullet grubber. You have to think about spreads. You have to think about how long it takes to reload a shot in order to get your second or third shot off, or how fast you're going to go through ammo, like the new army that flies through ammo, and then you're like, oh, frick, I should have had a Swift in this position. So, hope you guys enjoyed nonetheless. I changed my webcam over to here on my second monitor instead of being straight on. It just helps with streams as well. It looks a little bit better, I guess. So, appreciate you guys watching, and we'll see what happens in another year when we get even more weapons in Hunt Showdown. See ya.